Before you read another word, stop and notice what you feel right now, in this exact moment, before anything else has happened today, before the world has had its say. This is your baseline, the frequency you built on purpose this morning, or simply the one you woke up already carrying, without choosing it. Hold it in your awareness for a moment. In a few minutes, I'm going to ask you to notice it again, and compare honestly what changed. You built this feeling this morning, whether you consciously realized it or not. Maybe with affirmations spoken quietly into a bathroom mirror, maybe with silence over your first cup of coffee, maybe with one deep breath before your feet even touched the floor. You called that feeling your vibration, and for a few precious minutes it belonged entirely to you and no one else. Now pick up your phone, the way you always do, without thinking twice about it, the way your hand already knows the motion by heart. Thumb hovering over the screen, glass lighting up in your palm, waiting. This is the moment nobody ever warned you about. The exact moment your carefully built state meets the outside world for the first time today. You tell yourself it's nothing. Just 5 minutes, just looking, just scrolling quietly while the coffee brews, and the day hasn't really started yet, not officially. Not a decision, not an action, not something that counts against you in any way. Just nothing. But nothing doesn't exist. Not in your body, not in your mind, and not anywhere inside the all, where every single input registers, whether it's convenient or not. Every image lands somewhere real. Watch closely what happens next, because it happens faster than conscious thought ever could. A photo loads. Someone else's trip, someone else's body, someone else's already have it, captioned like it cost them nothing at all, like it simply arrived. And somewhere behind your ribs, without a single word being spoken out loud, something quietly closes. That closing, that small, fast contraction you almost didn't notice happening, is not imaginary, and it is not just in your head the way you were taught to dismiss it. It is a measurable shift in the frequency you are broadcasting, right now, in real time, whether you meant to send it or not. You did your affirmations this morning, and you meant every word of them. Money comes to me easily. I am worthy. I am aligned with what I want to build. And 5 minutes of scrolling, just quietly, invisibly outbid every single one of them. Because the all runs on one unbroken law, older than any app, older than any screen, older than the very idea of comparison itself. Nothing in this universe holds still, not atoms, not thought, not you standing perfectly still, staring at a glowing screen. This is the Hermetic principle of vibration. The ancient teaching says it plainly, and it has never once been contradicted in any age, by any observation. Everything vibrates, everything moves, nothing rests, not even the silence between two scrolls, not even you. You already know this instinctively, even if you've never once put words to it before today. You felt a room feel heavy the second someone angry walked in, before they said a single word or explained why they were upset. That heaviness is vibration transmitting without language, moving faster than any explanation ever could reach you. And your phone is a direct line into that exact same nervous system. No filter, no delay, no permission required before it enters your body. Think of a tuning fork sitting quietly on a table across the room, untouched, silent. Strike one, and a second tuning fork nearby begins humming that exact same note, without ever being touched itself, without anyone asking it to respond. Your mind works exactly the same way, every single hour of every single day. Whatever frequency it's repeatedly exposed to, it starts humming that note back, automatically, silently, immediately, long before you've consciously decided to feel anything about it at all. So when the feed shows you comparison, a life that looks further along, a body, a bank account already ahead of yours, your inner tuning fork doesn't wait for your permission to respond. It simply matches the note it was just struck with, instantly. This is why the affirmation failed, even though you said it that morning with your whole heart and full attention. Not because the words themselves were wrong or weak, because the words were only the first frequency of the day, and the scroll became the loudest one right after it. Comparison specifically carries a dense, contracted frequency, heavier than most people ever realize while they're inside it. Envy, lack, urgency. These aren't just negative thoughts you should feel guilty about having. They are heavy notes, and heavy notes pull everything nearby down to match them. Picture two tuning forks again, standing side by side in the same quiet room. One vibrating high and open, one vibrating low and tight, contracted. Left alone, the low one almost always wins first, unless something deliberately, consciously interrupts it before it can spread. Here's the part almost everyone completely misses. The very moment you notice the contraction happening inside you, the noticing itself is already a different, lighter frequency than the contraction ever was. Awareness doesn't feel like the wound reopening. It feels like light quietly entering a room that was dim just a second ago. Which means the real fix was never delete the app, and it was never, somehow never feel envy again, an impossible standard nobody could meet. The fix lives in what happens in the 6 seconds after you open it, and the 6 seconds after you close it. 3 moments decide everything, every single day, whether you notice them or not. Before you scroll, during the scroll, after you close it. Master these 3, and the feed slowly loses its ability to touch your vibration at all. Not because the feed changed, but because you did. Step 1. The pre-scroll seal, the first and most important of the 3. Before your thumb ever touches the app icon, do this. Every single time, no exceptions. No, just this once, I'm in a hurry. Place one hand flat over your chest, right where you can actually feel your own heartbeat underneath your palm. Feel your own frequency first, deliberately, on purpose, before anyone else's frequency enters the room uninvited. Say silently, in your own mind, with real intention behind it, I choose what enters here. 3 words, barely 2 seconds, but it quietly, completely changes who is in control of the next 10 minutes of your life. Watch closely what this small, simple ritual actually does beneath the surface. It doesn't stop the images from loading. Nothing can do that, and that was never the goal. It changes what your nervous system does the moment they finally arrive. You are no longer a passive receiver, absorbing whatever frequency happens to load first onto your screen. You're a tuning fork that already knows its own note before anything else is struck, which means outside notes are welcome to visit, but they can no longer move you off it. This entire ritual takes less time than unlocking your phone already takes you every single day, which means there is no honest version of "I forgot" or "I simply didn't have time for that" left standing anywhere. Do this before every single open, without fail, for the next 7 days in a row. Not most opens. Every open, even the boring ones, even the 2-second ones you barely register. This is how a new frequency quietly becomes your new default one. Step 2. The reframe reflex, the one you'll use the most often, every single day. This is what you do in the exact instant comparison actually hits. Not an hour later, not that night lying awake in bed. Instantly, in the moment. The old pattern, the one you've run 1,000 times without ever consciously choosing it. See their win, feel the contraction, spiral quietly into "why not me?" Close the app feeling worse than when you opened it. The new pattern takes about 3 seconds, start to finish, and gets faster the more you use it. The moment you feel the tightening in your chest, say, even just silently in your mind, "That's evidence it's possible, not evidence it's not for me." Notice exactly what that one small sentence does to the entire moment. It doesn't deny what you just saw, and it doesn't pretend you felt nothing at all. It simply changes which frequency you let that image trigger, proof for you, instead of proof against you. This is not positive thinking painted thinly over a real feeling, and it was never meant to be dishonest in that way. It's redirecting the exact same energy that comparison already stirred up in your body, aiming it instead toward the exact thing you're actually trying to manifest. By the law of correspondence, what is possible for one is possible in kind for another. As within, so without. As above, so below, without exception. Their win was never proof of your lack. It was always proof of the pattern already working somewhere for someone, which means it works, period. Say the reframe line out loud once, right now, wherever you happen to be sitting. So your mouth already remembers the exact shape of it before you truly need it under real pressure later. Step 3. The vibrational exit, the step almost everyone skips entirely. This matters every bit as much as the seal. How you close the app quietly decides what frequency you carry into the very next hour of your entire day. Before you lock the screen and set the phone back down on the table, take one full breath and ask yourself honestly, without flinching, what state am I leaving in? Not what you saw. What you're actually carrying out of that room with you. If the honest answer is tight, contracted, or still quietly comparing, don't just close the app and move on to the next thing. Close the loop first, deliberately. Say one sentence of something that's already true and already yours right now, entirely unrelated to anything you just saw. It can be as simple as, "My timing is my own," or "What's mine is already moving toward me on its own schedule, not anyone else's." The exact sentence matters far less than the simple fact that you spoke on purpose before the world got to speak again first. This is the entire difference between scrolling and being scrolled, and it's a difference most people never learn to see. One is a choice you're actively, consciously making. The other is a frequency you never actually agreed to carry in the first place. 3 steps, always in the same order, every single time you open the app. Seal before, reframe during, exit after. None of them ask you to quit anything or delete anything from your life. All of them simply ask you to stop arriving unarmed. Most people think discipline here means willpower, gritting your teeth and forcing yourself to stay off the app entirely, forever. It doesn't mean that at all. Discipline means noticing your own frequency before something louder gets to choose it for you instead. Apply this to your identity. Every single time you seal before scrolling, you are quietly telling your own nervous system that you are the one who decides your state, not the algorithm, not the feed, not anyone else's carefully curated highlight reel. Apply this to your money. The sharp comparison you feel towards someone else's visible wealth is very often the exact frequency that's been quietly blocking your own from arriving. Reframe it in the actual moment, and you remove the real block, not just the uncomfortable feeling sitting on top of it. Apply this to your relationships. Contracted, comparing energy is precisely what you unconsciously carry into every single conversation right after you close the app. The exit ritual protects the people standing right in front of you too, not only your own private manifestation. Apply this to your purpose. Every hour spent quietly broadcasting behind instead of in progress is an hour your own work actually moves slower, not because you did less that hour, but because you vibrated lack the entire time you were doing it, without noticing. None of this requires one single extra minute beyond the time you already give the app every single day of your life. It simply requires you to stop showing up to it empty-handed, with no frequency of your own chosen, in advance, on purpose. Do the seal, the reframe, and the exit faithfully for 7 full days without skipping a single one. Then open your phone on day 8 and notice, really notice, slowly, honestly, whether the feed still has the same grip on you that it did on day 1. Say these declarations with me now, one at a time, out loud if you can manage it, quietly if you must, but say them like you actually mean every single word. I choose what enters my frequency. I am not behind. I am on my own timeline, vibrating at my own pace, and my pace has never once, not one single time, been wrong. Someone else's proof is not my lack. It is a mirror of what's already possible for me, arriving a little early just to show me the way. I seal myself before I scroll, and I close every session with intention, never with comparison, never with quiet contraction. My vibration belongs to me first, and to the feed second. Never again, from this moment forward, the other way around. I move with the all, not against it, and the all is always, unfailingly, endlessly moving toward more, for me and through me. If something in this video just quietly reframed something in you, type light below right now while it's still fresh, so you remember the very next time you open that app that you already know the way through this. Subscribe and walk the next Hermetic law with us, one principle at a time, because the feed will always be there tomorrow, waiting patiently for you. But so now will the version of you that finally knows how to meet it. Until the next principle, protect your frequency the way you would protect anything you were actually, seriously, patiently building with your own 2 hands.